Welcome, Whiteball's thoughts. So there was a movie that came out, put out by a bunch of conservatives, called "Sound of Freedom," I believe it was. Talk about sex trafficking. See, I'm the son of a sex trafficking victim when I was sold by her own mother. So this hits a little close to home. They don't want to do nothing about sex trafficking, dog. Or they'd hire a bunch of felons like me to go after them fuckers. See, the man who made Sound of Music is is being accused of abusing 7 different women. See, men like me would take care of that issue. We'd put them in the ground and never lose an ounce of sleep over it. But they don't want to hire people like me. They want to keep us on the bottom. See, this is just class warfare at its finest, bro. They trying to get you and me against each other. We don't agree on a lot of things, I'm sure. Because, see, I don't agree that communism is bad. I believe authoritarianism is bad. But, see, I know the difference between the two. I know that one is the economic situation, the other one is the political situation. That's 2 different things. And they don't want y'all to know that. I'm not a leftist, I'm an independent. I'm further to the left than our country is, that's for sure. But see, I believe that we should never waste any talent, no matter how violent or useless you might think it will be. There's a place for everyone in society, bro. And we got many children and women being abused, men actually as well, being trafficked in this country, not even just taken across the border to be trafficked with white slavery, but in every situation, in every way. My mother was Sharon K. Renfro. She was a hooker. Sold into sex at the age of 5 for the first time, from what I understand. See, she died when I was 14. She was 37 years of age when she died. She was a good-hearted woman. Her mind just wasn't there. She was abused too much. So if we really care about handling this kind of situation, then why are people not being handled by these Republicans? For most of my life, Republicans ran the country. Under Bush, 8 years, my entire high school years, high school and junior high, and in fact, most of my elementary. Didn't get any better. Under Trump, didn't get any better. It got worse. So instead of punishing those motherfuckers, which, by the way, most child molesters get like 5 years in prison, I got more time for getting jumped. Attacked by 2 dudes and 1 female, as I got a domestic violence charge for that. But yet a child molester will get less time than me. Ain't that interesting? Even though they say they care about protecting the children, but we ain't doing nothing to do it. You ain't changing no laws to make it more of a penalty. In any of these red states, I come from Texas. I can tell you firsthand because I pay attention. They lying to you. They're trying to get you worked up. They're trying to call Joe Biden a communist, which, by the way, he is the furthest thing from a communist. See, communism, there wouldn't be no motherfucking corporations, dog. There wouldn't be no profit motive on our healthcare. The state would own it all. Through our votes on how they run it. Because, see, we get to change who runs it. Because we vote. And you can sit here and say, well, that last election was stolen. No, it wasn't. Just because Trump says it was stolen don't mean it was stolen, dog. That shit was legit as fuck. They went over that shit in court like 60 fucking times. And he lost every goddamn case against judges that he appointed. Like, these ain't even Democratic judges, dog. These are a bunch of Republican ass judges. Don't let them lie to you. I was a Trump supporter. Trump is a rich boy. He don't care about you. He care about that pocketbook. That's it. And if you think other than that, then I think you need to go question your thought process. Well, look, we all brothers and sisters under this flag, United States of America. I love this country. And I made a lot of mistakes in my life that I would like to correct. At least try to tip the balance of my evil versus good kind of thing. And if we really want to handle sex traffickers, give me a call. Let's make it legal. Let's make it legit. I ain't got the qualms. And that's for real. I've handled it before and I will again. We've got to get these child molesters handled correctly. And I don't mean no motherfucking 5 years in prison, dog. I mean castrated. I mean in their life. I mean you touched a fucking child. Let's go ahead and end your life today. And I don't mean anything over 14, dog. I'm talking about babies. Let's talk about them babies first. Let's do that one first. The one where, they ain't little girls lying about their age. Going into a club, fucking showing up, fucking Akon and shit at 16, pushed out there by her daddy. Shit like that happens and it's for real. Is it correct? Nah, he kind of fucked up for that. I don't know how you didn't understand she was under 18, but hey, I can't blame him either. You drinking a lot. You at a 21 and up over club. Why is that bitch there? She's supposed to be over 21 to even be in there. It's a club owner's issue. But see, we don't ever question the capitalist in the situation. We always question the person that's in the situation. Not the capitalist that put the situation together. They let that woman that child come into the club to approach a grown-ass man on some sex issues. See, I'm not against hookers doing their thing. Baby girl, make your money all day. But we can't be allowing these club owners to get away with the fact that they letting babies in their club. If we really worried about child trafficking, the problem is not with the motherfucker that fucked them half the time. There's a lot of chances it is. And if you want to slap them, I ain't against you. If you want to slap Akon, I ain't against you. But I'm going to tell you, you also need to look at the owner of that club. How did she get through the security checkpoint when you walk through the door and you got to show your ID? I mean, I ain't never walked in a club and ain't had to show my ID. What about you? Now I'm 33 right now, so I don't get carded as much anymore, but I used to get carded all the time, but none of my girls did. I took a 17-year-old into a club when I was 18. 21 and up older club. Me and my girl both under 21. It's a normal thing. That's who we need to prosecute. It's the clubs. Some motherfuckers orchestrating this shit. Not just the perpetrator. You want to convict them and do your thing, do your thing. Let's also get the one that's causing the issue to begin with, who's facilitating the arrangement, if you will. And that's White Wolf's Thoughts. Out.